You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. We staff them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah. Credibility, now we ability. News, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. Follow me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power.
The world, they move fast, especially in the social media space. Every second, plenty things they happen, but waiting actually you they look for. Interesting story then at the social media where they shape your life. So, not waiting they happen at the problem, but how it affects you. Welcome to Trends. Also, we they bring you the real story them behind the social media noise. From technology, we don't take over the office them, to see them where they happen to we every day. We they dig deep, ask the hard question them but then story here. Join the conversation every Saturday, 10 to 11 o'clock na morning, na all Liberty Online TV platform them. The world, they move fast, especially in the social media space. Every second, plenty things they happen, but waiting actually you they look for. Interesting story then at the social media where they shape your life. So, not waiting they happen at the problem, but how it affects you. Welcome to Trends. Also, we they bring you the real story them behind the social media noise. From technology, we don't take over the office them, to see them where they happen to we every day. We they dig deep, ask the hard question them but then story here. Join the conversation every Saturday, 10 to 11 o'clock na morning, na all Liberty Online TV platform them.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. We staff them everywhere. We climb climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hey, hey, hey. Voices come. Hey, hey, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices down. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He call on me, count on me anyhow. We speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hey, hey, hey. Voices come. Hey, hey, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. Call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices down. Hi yeah, give the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He call on me, count on me anyhow. We speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism.
The world world they move fast, especially in the social media space. Every second, plenty things dey happen, but wetin actually you dey look for? Interesting story dem dey na the social media wey dey shape your life. So, not wetin dey happen na the problem, but how it dey affect you. Welcome to Trends. Also, we dey bring you the real story dem behind the social media noise. From technology wey don take over the office dem to things dem wey dey happen to we every day. We dey dig deep, ask the hard question dem but dem story here. Join the conversation every Saturday 10 to 11 o'clock na morning na all Liberty Online TV platform dem.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Stars them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, hey. Voices come. Hi yeah, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get power. Call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices down. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God picking, there's a get power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God begin, let's get the power. You call on me, count on me anyhow. You speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism.
All right, good morning, viewers, and welcome to the midweek edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty TV with this team on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Where they bring this edition of the Breakfast Show come to you this Wednesday morning. I beg your pardon. My name na Khadija Bangura. Now so go welcome on to the midweek edition of the Breakfast Show.
All right, and Mina Mabel Kabal, good morning. Today now Wednesday, the 22nd day of July 2028, and inside this edition of the Breakfast Show, we can talk about the communique we come out now the ECOWAS Summit we just done a salon over the weekend. We can discuss the resolutions them with the Richards, what's now the plans them where they for sure they implement the resolutions and you get for know inside this edition of the Breakfast Show. And let's now the show, you know, say every Wednesday they open the phone line to una, let una safe way na the viewers them from the public call and tell we different topic than what we can put. And today we want to yourself tell we what you think about the whole ECOWAS Summit and what in yourself thinks the need for be done for let the infrastructure them where they don't build under this ECOWAS Summit thing. Let's alone go able for upkeep them. Let's go for open the phone line for let you tell we what are your thoughts around all of that. These are the issues that we discuss in this edition of the Breakfast Show.
All right, well, if I'm on ourselves, we viewers them, follow with a capture on a voice them inside the Breakfast Show, a show where they bring cans on all the angle them to a story, a show where they focus on public interest. So whenever we open the phone line, kindly speak to the issues, come out near your device, be engaging. You can state your points without, you know, talk insulting words them, you know, abuse anybody. In having a conversation, you just get for stick to the point and stay focused. Make your views they be heard, not to foresay anything we go make the next person feel offended. A lot of things that they happen in Sierra Leone right now. Yesterday we see President Bio appoint new people for can serve in government. Well, some people they make a comeback. Some man totally don't disappear force for the meantime, and we still say some people now the first time they attempt for come and serve na President Bio in government. Well, the appointments there, everybody get your opinion about them. You get different people where some are not even sabi them. You get people where be say some man be don't sabi them, they be don't serve na some capacity. Then now when they come back now in a different form. How President Bio can measure or can assess the capacity of them people there so for serving in government. For example, number 3 na the appointment list. Well, it makes 7 appointments last night. I see engineer, they go as Deputy Minister of Agriculture, Food and Security. The person an engineer. So I just they try for figure out how somebody way na an engineer they go serve na a sector where now somebody who get background in agriculture, somebody who don't dey into that space, now you know the issues, now you know how for tackle the agricultural problems where the country they get. So I don't know how His Excellency the President, maybe some of their appointments there not just based on recommendations, or maybe some of their appointments there now people who know say then they able for serving them capacity there. But seeing an engineer for go serve at the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Security, it's really I don't know how to put them, but
You know, say modernization don't they happen. So sometimes technically the person want for using expertise from an engineering background and can implement modernized agriculture.
how is that even possible? somebody who's an engineer. I don't know what kind of engineer. I don't know if I'm a mechanical
Well,
engineer.
But say,
how an engineer,
it might
they
be.
go serve the Ministry of Agriculture.
You go to focus on the section to do with machinery. We never can tell.
Well, maybe
we don't know the person's speciality when it comes to engineering. So I mean, God go make one day we'll go able for host the person and maybe go tell the public, in background really as to being appropriate in the Ministry of Agriculture, But generally it's on modern agriculture.
Well, maybe they want to revive the
sector,
tractor them back. It's ready because they give tractors to farmers. Maybe this engineer we don't go now the Ministry of Agriculture as deputy. Then they go put her in charge of that because I see the number 7 appointment, Mr. Mohamed Bangura. We don't know swamp at the Mohamed Bangura them anyway.
No, man.
But
now the minister will be in the Ministry of Youth.
Oh, okay. So in they don't go put a deputy director general.
Yeah, in charge of admin and finance.
Yes.
Well, technically, it's like the run day now, because you can't give an appointment to a deputy. There's an in charge of admin and finance, like now the backbone of the institution, but it pleases His Excellency, and when it don't please His Excellency, until it displeases him, it is what it is.
So there's something different about this particular appointment of number 7, where President Bill they make it categorically specify the person in role where they go for say, okay, you they go there as deputy, but now you they in charge of the administration and the finance. And I understand say the former Minister of Youth Affairs, they get a background in finance because the days of London mining, he was their finance person. So if you know say this person get capacity in terms of finance and admin, why maybe you not send her at the Ministry of Finance? Let me make her say, I don't know what did they inform His Excellency in appointments them. Maybe some of these appointments are just based on recommendation, or maybe now for give job to the boys, or maybe because the former Minister of Youth, we don't sack him, it just want for create some way for themselves come back, make a comeback in governance. Because how you go pull somebody as a full minister, you don't sack him because of reasons best known to you, then where they can now, you bring come as a deputy director, we now go the answer to the Minister of Labour.
Well, then, you say they want the way they say the appointments and they not get big hats. Like certain positions, certain person will say, I now go up, then I can down, and all of that. But thank you said they not look at some of the technicalities and this. Some people just want opportunity for serve in their words. Thank you want opportunity for serve. But the big question here is, I mean, we all know what in the president they use, whose parameter they use when they give appointments and disappointments, because there is this large opinion from people say if you don't sack somebody, it means you not deliver. We make you sack them. So why then the recycle people we can don't go out of the pond, you bring them back in different capacities, because most times government in, government out. Now that's they can do. People can come, begin serve, sack them, wait say small, you come, you bring them back. Is it that we not get enough people we make with the recycle? These are the questions. Even the appointments them we come in yesterday. We not say concerns them be done the come, but NACID the investments them we be done they do. I mean for double we don't go so we don't do it forever, and it don't left now. Somebody else don't can take in place, but Questions still dey. Questions still dey. The investments and when NASIT they do, are they in the interest of the people? People and when they cut and salaries them they put into the scheme.
NASIT they don't
Is it
newspaper them?
Yeah.
Don't they report them quite recently about missing funds, allegedly, according to the newspaper, and now that make President Bio make this swift change because the policy will be the it don't I think, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think from where President Bio come, this individual don't they now this particular position as the DG of NASIT, and questions questions on they come up about the NASIT investments because these are people that money them, then they use NASIT just about susu. Where somebody retire, you take. And when NASIT desperate about then contribution there from employer them back to back, then they work in our offices, call debt people say, oh, months done, una not paid for una staff name, then NASIT, and some of them money there, then they take for invest. So if newspapers don't they write about misappropriation, missing billions, all of a sudden, boom, President Bio just pull the bench on there.
And the Minister of Labour, Mohamed Rahman Suari, most times when you get a conversation with her, always on the raise concern regarding this issue, na NASIT. So the eyes then they on NASIT now. Let we see if na been that change, na be needed na NASIT, and the way how the position then comes if na NASIT, we see we get overhead boss, we get the deputy, we specifically. I remember when President Biogi appointment is specify somebody appointment day as to waiting a responsibilities, but we see that yesterday the appointments then come out. This na one comment with Thomas Dixon within our one forum, the head of guild of editors, Thomas Dixon, 9 comments, yes, well. 9 comments this. Then underneath this in comments, Melvin Tijan Mansayan writes say na both case. And this is Sierra Leone. Concerns and can come allegations of misuse of funds. At the end of the day, when they drop somebody, accountability. Now, one big question. If you ask me, genuinely, if I am to advise the president about people where perhaps they don't get complaints and concerns, say, oh, misuse of funds there and there, not just sacking the person, but hold them accountable. Because at the end of the day, now your legacies and people account, not to them people and when you they give job to, people and they use counting, and this way they use for voting tomorrow. Now, waiting you do for the people. So if allegations come, I'm not saying in this case for NASIT, but if allegations then come up, say, misuse of funds happen at any public institution, not just you sacking the person, but ensure say when you don't sack them, let be accountable for allegations. And if you go through the Anti-Corruption Commission, for example, and find them guilty, you gonna courts if for payback. Then you just sack somebody, perhaps as time they go, you recycle them back, send them now other ministry or departments for go work. Then the problems now with the recycle. Well, that's not a solution.
Funny thing is, whenever it pleases His Excellency, people not even know why he decide for make the changes. They can just say it pleases His Excellency. And yeah, like waiting happen and that's it. These are just based on newspaper publication. Now the New Age, now report them, not on Liberty TV report them. So the New Age, they allege say missing funds they happen na NASIT. Maybe the New Age get a evidence with a report like the newspaper, but like we can say it don't please His Excellency. One for say congratulations to all of them make a comeback, all of them first appear na the scoreboard That they say discover the lights back very soon.
Now that's what been just one saying. Me they expect more heads for role. You know, if genuinely President Bio said today, I want for listen to the people of Sierra Leone. He choose me the houses and so now open phone line, let the people and talk to me and tell me, oh, that's not a perform. Last I go be the first person for recommend certain areas them where changes need for take place.
President Bill listen to us. President Bill don't clear the watch on the media. You can recommend to her now.
Start the ball rolling. Let's go. Let's now not all man party. He's the president.
Oh my God.
He's the president. So now all man party. So but on a more serious note, people expect not just the changes we happen yesterday, President Bio. A lot need for be done under your leadership. People expect the next batch of reshuffling not go be recycling of people and we perhaps we don't serve. We don't know why you can pull in people in a certain position and decide for throw them in other institutions. But if not because they not perform for deliver for the people, there is no reason for recycle them. Because if you not work naya, also you don't put on force. Little or no chances for let it perform na the other area also you put on, because before giving appointments to somebody, you want to do a background check, know the speciality of this person, if he able for deliver. You know they put them one side today, tomorrow you decide for change them and put them other side. We dey expect small heads for role. You get just about 2 years for conclude the contract you get with Sierra Leoneans, and concluding the contract you get with Sierra Leoneans come with a lot of challenges already. People are complaining. So if you want to use this 2 years for left you legacy and make you mark, then you go for Tawapa, you boys them, as we can call them. You go for Tawapa and them, because a lot of them then away they are genuinely not working in your interest for deliver for the people. Instead, they are focused on how them for take over governance after you. So if somebody is distracted from the work where they do, not delivering your mandate, but focusing on campaigning for their own presidential ambition, they are not delivering for the people. You know you boys them your points for work. You know what in they do. So if it's high time, in fact, if somebody knows say one for come take over you, let just give space to person we want for work. Sometimes this 2 years we go do them like how we do this last 6 months for deliver for the ECOWAS summit. You never can tell.
So one thing working on my mind, Mabel. Now, if President Bio, two things. Yeah. If sometimes they pay attention to the one the way it call for can serve, we don't become so distracted. Everyone wants to be this flag bearer. Everyone want for take over President Bio. They know they even try for do again waiting they want for say everybody's just on social media playing, because I guess just in a play, because if you get a responsibility for deliver for the citizens, and currently with this age of social media, citizens they're not there outside them be there again. Yeah, I can say development propaganda no they work there. For example, if lights they there, you they see them. If lights not there, you don't see them. If you as a citizen you don't come on hustle all day, you gonna you host, you know able open you tap, you get pipe borne water where they run day, you know they see them. Where you gonna market for go buy food? It's expensive. Say a dear. So maybe His Excellency the President or two they focus on then things then they, or maybe this in last few days or years or months we don't left. They just want for be this soft leader. They just want for say, okay, you know what, have done my bits. La just complete and go suffer.
Even the one that we surround and back might not be helping him. Because if he can't be everywhere at the same time, sometimes when they go reports, then just go paint this kind of fine picture to them as if everything is okay, the people are happy, but
they don't need for reports. President Bio is with us in the country. They see, they feel, if things they happen right, if things don't they happen right. Now that kind possible, President Bio also this kind possible be this kind Jericho wall before him. It is social media.
Personal experience?
No, well, it's not about President Bio is on social media.
Of course.
President Bio getting phone line and
of course. Most times when you see an item, you see phone they don't hear them. So
look the way how we walk this ECOWAS summit, just like what we colleague Thomas Dixon.
He wasn't supposed to walk because if people really they will take up responsibility. You don't need the president for the move up and down for do. If it gets the right people at the right place. Let me just take liberty here all the run. Not what we need for both and reports come. Just ensure say you leadership get the right people at the right place for get things done. Because all the money we're going to this ECOWAS summit, if President Bio not been come out to work as go see for himself. So man for being woko. Now business as usual. But see big man and some big institution under rain, they wear flip-flop slippers. They do the job because they believe say now because them boss they around. But now so if for be pass the president come out now in presidency kandong tinapsila go check usai for paint, usai for fixture fine. People are starving.
But look, inside 6 months. When they pull off ECOWAS summit, then build a center all. So it just shows that if really them people there they want for work for the citizens then they do them.
Don't say this 2 years then go do them.
Forget the money we involved. We nobody know one for can't tell we it exactly. What's in this money we involved? So man they say $124 million. The chief minister yesterday at the government press conference in say he not reach this other person, but that's a story for another day. Yeah, we go for can look inside all of them things then they. But say what you made, the infrastructure they did now. It don't give facelift to Sierra Leone. At least Salon Safe. It don't go down the history. Say we don't host the ECOWAS summit under the term way we own president His Excellency Julius Maada Bio now be the chairperson of the ECOWAS summit, and you see President Bio giving in all in that summit. I mean, they watch a clip. President go for receive and guest them. It's him up under that in the wait. Still, I see they call in security. They give instruction for something where it just catching attention. Say it not happen right. So that ECOWAS summit really shows say if President Bio be really want for work for Salon people in these 8 years, if I don't do a lot, like this Boku grumble where they so it not supposed for
use the same model they use for deliver in 6 months. Might want for use that same model they for this balance 2 year we don't left. The heads then we don't begin roll. We hope say the one the way they come in. Then go up the game and really dedicate themselves for deliver for the people, because at the end of the day where the people are gonna the ballot box now how and waiting you do for them now they determine whether or not you party they come to power. Not to that one way belay lights are like in Sudan they tell we are going to win these elections. Winning elections not by just I mean, because if Bilal lights are like it tell you but how then they win the election. Not to then they win the election, no. Not to for Sudan say I'm going to win the election. You have to work for it. And the people ready for votes for all that and believe say they deliver. There is no two way about it. Not to just for Sidon. If wishes were horses, we say now go Sidon say, oh, we want to forget this kind of platform, we want to reach this kind. But you have to work for it. Not to magic, not to overnight. We see 2018 when President Bio they come in. We see what the people be they say, Tolombo no go Sidon ya angry boku because the people were hungry. So if time they reach for elections, you self not deliver, they're going to pay you back with what you do for them. Now what you do for them and they take pay you. Not two ways about it. Elections are where people then go cast their votes. At the end of the day, then they determine order for be the next leader. So now when they come on board, it's up to Una, not to for just rely on a PR team, say on a PR team, oh, then Sabi talk, then Sabi, not to Sabi talk, they win election. No. If not Sabi talk, they win elections from classroom elections. They're not for the campaign or people not for the work, for let them prove themselves, say they can deliver. So please, when they come on board, the ball then on a court. So now again, where they serve, we get ambition for become president and running mates on a party. On another do President Bio per se. Now, una yon bed, una the parade right now. Because President Bio is no longer going to be on the ticket. So if una no say una want for can take over President Biosef, now una supposed for work for ensure say una pave the way where election term reach, una get something for sure say this is what he has done under our party, because there is no way the people them go vote in party where them believe say the one where they come not go able for deliver for them, because most of una want for contest so now una get the opportunity for work. Una might use this as una own technique, so una just work and deliver for the people, not to just write in it say una want for deliver, but deliver let the people see. When you work, somebody see. You don't need for tell and say I don't work. Now you go clap for you say you don't work.
And some man still expects for a name dinner the new appointment here. Some man just they take and say na rondo with the rondon so now.
Yeah.
If you see me name not day, this new list where they can come out, it all left for me. Well, President Bio, I hope say any kind appointment where they make again, you go think about and thoroughly. You know, go give somebody an engineer for go na Ministry of Agriculture. You know, go give we somebody
engineering.
you know, give we
aspects of engineering, no. Wait and see.
you know, give somebody when a teacher, you go put on a Ministry of Finance. Yeah, give it somebody where at least get background in the sector or the ministry where they put her. Because if you get a background, it get a clear pathway, they get a clear roadmap or a vision where you want for take na the ministry where they put them. I see everybody they celebrate now yesterday. Some man they tell thank you to the party chairman. And I don't see a clip told for the SLP party chairman we say we don't cancel now. Even with the private sector go begin work with them for see how they go give work to the party people. How is that even possible?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's good sometimes, not just they get in conversation there. We get for open the phone line at some point so they can talk to Moses Mambu. He say the party gets a position on the just concluded ECOWAS summit,
yeah.
and we'll ask again about their appointment there, because I don't they see around most of them people and they celebrate and they give thanks to the secretariat. Maybe now the secretariat send this list of the supporter them to President Bio say we people always suffer behind the party that they don't term this now for it, because even within the party self some issues don't they come, some man they grumble na corner say the party abandon them. Well, maybe na compensation term this way President Bio they make for in party people. Quickly, let me just take this report from Fudia to Becky Waliko we put together. Oh, come they can talk to our studio guests them.
Now love the build nation. Ill broken relationship them and bring people together, while hate they divide and destroy. Now this message one presidential aspirant for the All People's Congress APC party, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, say in choose for carry on with in love over hate campaign. He say Salon need more love, unity and understanding, and he explain why.
I grew up during the war in Sierra Leone, and I still remember also I beat him up in a 37A Circular Road, where one way Uncle Amin informed me, say, war don't start in a salon. I see what happen, the lives, the way people, they lost, homes destroyed. What happened during the NPRC coup, what happened during the AFRC coup d'etat, and what happened the January 6th, that's alone. Those were dark days, difficult times. The country within a state of inertia and a people move. Team for it, be hard to forget. We get them beans, they move with the eat, where they call folic acid. Now they will come for no bulgur, but cool other things. They get them bread with them, they bake it and they eat and rest. with the sleep, sometimes you wear your shoes, you get your popo bag, because you're not sure of what will happen the next moment. And we also see what violence can do to a country. Development, not the day, growth, not the day. Waiting on they do on a daily basis, struggle for survive. I don't travel around the world. I don't work in conflict countries then, conflict affected countries then. From Somalia to South Sudan to Central Africa to the Democratic Republic of Congo. I don't see the damage where war don't cause not in places then they.
Where be they talk, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura continues say, although Salon civil war don't end officially, but the issues will lead to still there.
They say the war never end. They say then take we guns them. They say, but the things that will make Kufet will not change. In fact, we own life them become very hard and unable to take care of ourselves, unable to take care of our families them. They say, so then lie to we, then tell we say we life will change, but not change.
Dr. Ibrahim Bangura end up say, in campaign focus for make Salon be country, where surname, ethnic group, and region not for matter.
Now make we launch a campaign where the mantra na heal, unite, and build. We say all the experiences that we don't get when a bad experiences, now get a conversation on them. We don't get been to money 1, been to money 2, been to money 3, but things don't change. We need a deeper, proper, honest, and genuine conversation on whose side we want for Sierra Leone head. They say, we on campaign now get for focus on fighting the past. We need to draw a line. The focus on shaping the future. We want a country where your surname not for matter. The ethnic group where you come up from, not supposed to matter. The region where you come up from, not supposed to matter. If you apply for a job or for go to school, waiting for important that your qualification.
Now this make Boku people believe say some of them peace statements here where Dr. Ibrahim Bangura don't they talk, don't make the government don't continue for embrace peace. We make now the opposition when at the All People's Congress APC party and the ruling party the C1 side, and plenty people believe say now that make the government decide for drop all criminal charges against former President Ernest Bai Koroma and allow him for come back na the country. Dr. Ibrahim Bangura say if the APC party make him flag bearer and he be president na Salon, he go continue for promote peace and unity na the country. For Liberty Online Television, me na Fudia Tubeki Woliko the reports.
All right, you still watch the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty TV, and where they can talk to the publicity secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party, Moses Mambu, where they can look at the ECOWAS summit, some of the resolution them. He said them party get a position on them. Waiting at them position there, you go know inside the breakfast show. And also they can open the phone line for Una. We audience them as to tell Una every Wednesday we get a segment inside the breakfast show. So I want for you read from Una the people them, because it's time now for let Una save the part of the conversation. It's time now for let we take the conversation to Una the people them, because where the time come now Una get for make the big decision of electing the people them Una feel say go able for deliver for Una. Electing people them where Una go sign a social contract. Inside this social contract, and go tell Una say if Una vote for me, now this I go do. If Una vote for me, now that I go do. They can put them in the manifesto, a document where they can take back to Una. Tell Una say my main focus now on education, my main focus now on reducing the cost of living, creating jobs, and so many things them where they can promise Una. But the question now is, when Una can don't give them this mandate, Una can don't vote for them. They can work according to waiting there inside this social contract una can sign with them? These are big questions, because many times una self the city and they grumble say tintranga. When they grumble say then leaders there, they don't deviate from waiting and give vote for una. So this morning, one for a reform una, especially turning like this, where the country just host the historic ECOWAS Summit, the 69th session of the ECOWAS Summit, what they can call the Media Summit. For the first time, Salo host them na Lunge. And we president na been the chairperson the time where he host this summit. They bring in colleagues heads of state inside 6 months, so much where the government put into preparation, putting up a brand new infrastructure, forgive a facelift to Lunge, and we see the amount of people that we make over the weekend at Lunge. And yesterday I just see from Dr. Kande Koleyumkela official page, he talk about Aeon summits or Aeon conference where he go host again. So it's like the door they don't open for bigger conferences for the happen Lunge. So the number for call we on via WhatsApp only na +232 73 52 22 22 +232 73 52 22 22. The number they show na the screen. Call we and tell we what you think about the ECOWAS Summit where Salon just host. If it give added value to the country, it give we this kind of prestige as a country, and keep your comments respectful. Where you call, just go straight to the point and speak to the issues. Just go straight to the point, speak to the issues. You don't need to insult anybody, and kindly move away from your device, because if you don't move away from your device, you're not able to make your point, and just know so you get 1 minute where you call. The number they display on the screen +232 52 22 22, just via WhatsApp only. Share with me your thoughts on the just concluded ECOWAS Summit, where the country just hosts under the leadership of His Excellency President Dr. Julius Madabio, where the immediate past chairperson of the ECOWAS. Now it don't handle the bag of leadership, the mantle of leadership to Senegal. As we see during the summits, the leadership move away from Sierra Leone and go to Senegal. So when they look at that this morning, won't forget the citizens, their opinion. Call we on +232 73 52 22 22. Now the number that's we for call we this morning and tell we what you think about the just concluded ECOWAS Summit. Well, we continue the breakfast show this morning, and as we tell una, we give una the opportunity as citizens them for let una self, una voice them be heard this morning. Now the breakfast show, just call we via WhatsApp on the number where they see na the screen. So we want for your reform una before we can talk to the National Publicity Secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party, we na Moses Mambo. We continue the breakfast show live na Liberty TV. And earlier we'll be the talk about the new appointments there. I just see somebody they say, "Lord, we respect them profession, the engineers them." We are not disrespecting your profession. Engineering are people who are very, very, very important in our society. The only point who they talk about now that how you will take somebody when an engineer for go be Deputy Minister of Agriculture. It's just a question where I ask. We don't get a caller on the line. Good morning, caller. You name and who side you call from?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Liberty?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Oh, do na name Augustine Philly. I call from grafting. Hello?
Go ahead.
Yes. Concerning what is summit, I just want to say thank God because there is progressive. It be now plan now, middle now, east to west to na saloon. So one for thank God for that. But one thing where I try for say all these wires, all the previous years, this effort's been really there. But why not be the reflect? Why not now? Just like now we get light system, we get water system, we get road network. But yes, still struggle day. So for say them brother, these things really they not their hand. So why this thing not they give out? Why not now? That's my question. Why not now? Past how many years? We get a lot of things there where it's supposed to be done. But up to now, but just inside 6 months. Anyway, I left me case.
All right, thank you. Hello, caller. Your name outside the call form.
Yeah, Mike, the call from Joshland.
You thoughts?
Yeah. Concerning this ECOWAS, the bill in Foster was the money, $124 million. Now huge money than the entire bill, you know what the money more than the building. It's too expensive. Maybe can do this in a rush, mother be do in a rush. Pole after I come on up, I know say na name day. 9 do 9 distance something like that. Within 6 months, you spend that kind of money. Where the layman at salon they suffer. Think for it expensive. Me I go salon. Mama go na market. Me woman I go. Everything expensive. One fish 300,000. What them charge me a kg? If you don't get money for cook every day, if you not to God and bless way, half of 90% of Sierra Leone and don't get people in there but still the same for like $50 or $100, 100. But come on for that country, they don't wait. But the country is too hard. Then we don't think about the people rather than $124 million. You don't sack somebody, you don't give somebody a job. You never deliver. You go pull and then you put on the other side. Just like go to a meteorology engineer, go put a agricultural ministry. What you go do? That's if they go sit back because they have 2 years. Things are cool.
All right, caller. Your name outside the call form. Good morning.
My name is Mr. Alpagalo. I call from Gorit Street. Hello.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Jallo.
I just thank God the summit be very fine. You know, everybody be happy in the country for seeing a progress like that for happen at the country. But me, thank God, since the PRO day and there, I get 2-3 things that I'm maybe one for apps to the PRO give me for respond to me when I'm a move. One of the things is that what are the benefit where the country they get towards this summit where it can happen to? What are the benefit we get as a nation? One of the things that they want to know. Then the other thing again, huge amount of money when now 124, 26 US dollar we spend for build that particular place. Where side this money come? How this money come about? That will lead to tax they will pay the take for build that place and also one for no. Then the other last question you are going for actually one for let me be able to respond to me now is that why all along they don't be do them kind of thing they are with them do so in the sense the car will see the enthusiasm will see with them put in terms of for build that place for let them do for host them kind of thing there. The car will see what the president do. The car will see what the president they go the monitor how the work they go. You know, everybody so far the big one they go to the monitor for make sure say everything they in place. Why all along for the past 7 years, them people are not be do so. But we encounter their own parts and they tell the see now then kind of thing they are they go.
All right.
Why?
Thank you, Mr. Jallo. All right. Will they take a few more calls and we can talk to Piero Mambu as since if just can get questions then for respond to. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name outside the call form?
My name is Sam Kuyate. I come from Kenya. Yeah, quick one. I just want to know, like, this infrastructure they make along not to any bad thing, a good thing for salon. But the one why they're able for do this in this short time, then the national stadium don't take over years, they're not able to renovate and last thing I renovate before renovate. This now I build a villa. I just want to I don't know if there will be an answer to it.
All right, thank you. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and also the call from?
Umar, the call from Tondail. Yeah, let me go direct to the point. I mean, they're politicians, they are some of them politicians, we don't know how they take with the people of Sierra Leone. We struggle for water, we struggle for light, no better education, things are difficult in the market. This kind of money we didn't put at this ECOWAS building, why they not go look at the year than they? So that don't tell me say within 6 months, within 1 year they can turn Sierra Leone to a better place. Because if we not do building, it's like 6 months. When I put up the kind of building there with this kind of huge amount of money, with people in the work and the street, in the talk by themselves, people in the street are angry. Picking in the go to school, no better education. Picking in the cry for the day 14 for it, able them politicians at the end of the day back the one can campaign to me. What thing the one can tell me for what he can to granted.
All right, when the time reach, when I go ask them the question, yeah. Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Would they take few more calls? I will come to Moses Mambu. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Your name outside the call from?
Well, in name of Augustine, they call from Magic Town. Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, so maybe on point, I really appreciate for the conference who President can put our country. This is a legacy, but we get an important issue. We'll be expecting this kind of money from you don't go into, because one look the stadium for many years we don't make with the youth people them will not able to enjoy anymore the sports in our country. Then two, we get light issues where we expect there's need for address through that money there. Then three, we get road issues who we don't expect then from don't channel that money for improve the roads in our country. Then another one who get also transportation issues. Where we dey battle, what in the Waka Fine can do now the country where they can do a daylight robbery. All that they will expect this government for that. Look, they feel also things that they go up now the country. People they die with hunger. So we expect that kind of money they for don't evolve now their sector then we can put that kind of money now a bidding way we believe say might be in the count development, might be not get for cow development. Because right now look Lunge itself, the lights will then go itself now Lunge back don't they go down without light. Just because after the conference they shut down lights on the people then. So all that they tell we say we not get forget much, but we get for losses for continue for pay the money where they don't go take for build that kind of infrastructure.
All right.
So
thank you.
The government for think much before they do something.
All right, thank you, caller. And would they pause the calls them now first and can talk to Moses Mambu, where na the National Publicity Secretary for the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party, where they will twin now in the studio. Good morning, Moses, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
All right, I shall say you read the callers them, views them, and directly some send some questions to you, but we can't talk about that quickly. Yesterday we see President Bio make some appointment them, some na come back, they make some replace certain people and bring in new people. But before that, we don't host you now during the 10 day una just take over on executive. We say una say now where una don't come, una they make sure say una people and the SLPP grassroots people enjoy from the hard labor for bring the party in power. Now una make the recommendation and to President Bio?
No. But President Bio bring in grassroots people You know, like you see Oman come back, make it come back. Oman a grassroots man. Oman away. We either name the Oman away. You gonna say it's a very strong SLPP person. Not to today, but then born as SLPP. He don't go as SLPP. And a very, very strong man when it comes to the SLPP Tonkolili politics. When it comes to the SLPP Tonkolili politics, so you notice say Oman don't play a huge role. And you know, say Oman was one of the longest serving youth ministers in this country and do extremely well within that particular sector. So in coming one back, the grassroots of SLPP are happy. You also see the appointment of the engineer where he sent Ministry of Agriculture as deputy minister.
The discussion where you mean to be the get. Say that's another discussion you mean to be the get. See how President Bill will take an engineer can go to Ministry of Agriculture.
Well, you know, if I not say agriculture in itself is engineering.
How?
Because the technology.
Explain to me.
Because basically the agriculture now hybrid. Most of the agriculture aspects now for make especially mechanized agriculture. You understand is hybrid. It's very technical. So the engineer we go is technically inclined for make sure say we continue for double up, we yield all the produce on a yearly basis on all the sector them of agriculture. So now the right appointment, and despite that, like grassroots politician, now appoint Suyanda. I remember yesterday people they said picture there, all in green, campaign, poto, deeper the inside bush, they on top Okada, where they go. These are some of the appointments. Even Mr. Jallo, we don't be, I think, the youngest director general for NASIT. Not so, because in my living memory, I have not seen a director general so young for head NASIT. But is it President Bio? Now I make cooking call talk and do. When people that say, who say President Bio na talk and do. When President Bio say they empower woman there, trust me, if you're a woman, just put yourself in the position for being empowered. He's going to do it. And he don't do it. What he say, they give woman them power for make sure see they're able for defend themselves and not for remain in the kitchen. He did it. He make one of the best act there. The Giwi Act. We now one of the best gender empowerment building we Africa don't ever see in any country. So, and when President Bio say, my cabinet, my government, are they bringing young people? Khadija, we don't see President Bio follow through on that. Andy. So anytime we President Bio say something, say it do and President Bio they make sure say it do. And they do in such a way that you know they even make noise. You know they see President Bio they make noise. You know they see President Bio they open door. They talk. But when President Bio say, Khadija, I get for I make you so trust me, believe President Bio. So you see the youngest director general when Jallo, Mayo man, na people's man, SF been there, now part of the grassroots that we been there. We refer to SLPP across the Falaba Kabbalah line. As I tell you now, we are positioning the government now for begin think about continue President Bio in legacy and how to protect President Bio in legacy them so that we will finish off on the good things that we promise the people there for do and then get ready for any upcoming elections when and how President Bio go definitely announce them. So as a party, we're happy with the appointment them. There are more people, but as at government cannot employ everybody. You know they happen.
When you talk about the appointments here just now, the one that all you don't describe, you link them to how they don't perform politically, either in a President Bio in campaign, because you even make mention of engineer Brian Smart-Kanu, where you say when they give appointment yesterday, people pull pictures of him in the SLPP. Yes. Are these appointments coming because they campaign for President Bio, or is it based on their qualification for serve the people?
So SLPP gets, but we get enough materials when it comes to appointment. We don't ever appoint anybody any side based on politics. Anybody who SLPP government will appoint any side emerita, they get the qualifications. For example, you see the young Jallo, we go online and checking where they had NASIT now. Little people they say, look what you're young, but go online and checking academic qualifications and experiences who he gets in terms of handling finances. You go be shocked, you go be surprised how overqualified he even they at such a young age. SLPP is a social democratic party where they train young people academically for prepare them for the future in terms of taking political positions. Now I make for we when it comes to leadership, We're not short of materials. We don't even say to AI because hundreds, thousands of people and they will go pull from the pool. We highly qualified for take some of them position and they, that notwithstanding, SLPP is a grassroots political party. It's owned by grassroots. Not mean say if they go for the very best for all them position and they also mean say the party they forget the ordinary man and woman. We don't suffer for this party over the years. They are not being forgotten at all. They make sure say at certain level they are all being involved either directly or with policies that would implement as a political party within a power, then policies and they positively affect their lives them. So the appointment with President Biodo, one are based on merit, you will merit based on qualifications. You see President Biodo appoint engineer, you see they appoint directors, we get ACCA. Oman always is one of the best accountants we Saludo ever produced. I know say many people because Oman very simple and he down on art. So many times when people they say if you say you know if you go school, but Oman is one of the best accountants there. You can go be working at London Mining as their head accountant for London Mining. So you go imagine for head that kind huge international multilateral company, head the whole financial sector, will cost millions of dollars. But anytime we see Oman away, it's simple. It didn't sign Lacoste, it didn't sign shirt, it didn't sign khaki, like the dress no more. So most time you go say, Oman no go better school. But he was the if you went with for a big college, he was one of the best with for a big college student there with for a big college ever produced within the accounting sector. So SLPP get all the material for take any position we want for take. So sometimes when it comes to academic qualifications or experience, President Bio can get pulled to a point that again from now I'm down. So for we're not short, but at the same time, SLPP is owned by the grassroots, the ordinary men and women where they sell in the street. Now they own SLPP. Now they get SLPP. So in as much as we do the high profile appointment, the grassroots them we now they the bedrock. These are the foundation of this party within a power. Now they kitchen up under rain, under sun for bring this party kind of power. With party can always the government can make sure say we reach them directly or we reach them indirectly. So we're happy as a party that President Bio bring people back into governance. We really don't struggle with the party, but also get the experience for any governance position at this country and be able for deliver. And that team day now, for example, Nanasit is a huge one. Who thinks the young people have been given the destiny of every worker. Now this country have been placed now in the hands of two young people for make them make sure say when you retire with dignity and you benefit, you get them, and for make them continue for facilitate investment opportunities for NASIT and continue for protect people their money, because mind you now workers that they contribute money to NASIT and NASIT they use their money then they for invest them so they will get profit and use their profits and they for the give befitting retirement benefits to people that we don't work for this country in every sector. So I believe see the destiny of people that would retire have been placed in young people's hand. Young people they wouldn't self get for old. So they know what it mean for able for make NASIT sexy, able for make NASIT acceptable again by people and able for place confidence in Sierra again for continue for invest in NASIT.
Whose mechanism una can use for ensure say not just on our members them getting jobs where una believes in and don't work for during campaign days, but deliver for the people, because delivery overall that's what the people want. Not to that don't work for let President Bio win election.
Maybe you see the delivery of SLPP government without telling me for local debate, what you don't do, and go ask the people there for vote with the debater and not get question. Everybody we don't hold any position inside this government don't deliver one way or the other. But before I go further, I would not say political appointment rests squarely on the shoulder of the president. They get the constitutional power for hire and fire. Whether party say A or party say B, the provisions for hire and fire rest on the shoulder. If I done one of the most important functions of the president for hire and fire. Now in constitutional mandates landed, so it gets up purely because now the people they vote for. However, all the people that we President you don't bring or take out now in government don't continue for deliver. Most of the critical sector them people that we don't do, they don't. Yes, there are challenges. I can tell people that say nobody, even America, challenges day today. You in America today, people they struggle. Even though they work, they struggle for buy groceries. Fear don't just shoot up. You understand? Now America again, they almost they go $4 on average. People that they live in America who cannot even afford 1-bedroom house for sleep, cannot even afford their daily bread. So economic challenges on the livelihood of the people, and they all over the world. It affects every country. What is important is your government taking deliberate actions for make sure say we mitigate them. Yes, we'll be taking deliberate actions for make sure say we mitigate some of them challenges amidst the small resources we get as a country. I can tell people they say the opportunity we Salon been get in 2012, we then declare we the fastest growing economy. Remember we iron ore just come out in 2012. I know say we remember because we be 98. We didn't say that they be happy. Then they declare Salon, the IMF may declare Salon the fastest growing economy in the whole world. Why? Because when iron ore price shoot up, the virgin land not on Kolili been gap, and the iron ore Salon be the export with the sell them very high. So imagine that area they will be there up to now. Salon for them be completely a different place. However, we take them up as a party. We don't manage them to this level where we did. So somebody asked a question, say the speed at which they build the conference center in Alunge, why President Bio no be don't put that kind of speed in it? President Bio don't put that speed in it for being over.
Come to the question in the Mambo. You say the new appointment there now for position on a party for let on a show say on a ready for win the next general elections. How the appointment there go give you an edge over on an opponent there?
Well, they give you edge because the appointment here is very deliberate because the people in other office and they go no say clearly say they have to deliver. Because one way for you get the mandates of the people, now for make sure say when they give political responsibility, you deliver for the people. And not only delivering for the country, but also make sure say you keep in touch with your base. For example, Oman is now the deputy DG for NASIT and Oman born Natonkolili. You understand? Oman in presence Natonkolili can lead the SLPP to a lot of vote for mobilize, for coordinate, for make sure say, let the people they understand say, SLPP see Tonkolili, and not only Oman, you see even the chairman for the SLPP, Nakotonkolili district, Shebum, is now the deputy minister for fishing. These are highly qualified, Dr. Shebum. These are highly qualified people, academically for one man them position in it, but they're also very grassroots oriented. So we need appointment there now. We go be grassroots oriented, political oriented, because by 2028, 29, people know they talk about what government don't do now. The argument is what the SLPP don't do for the people then. What the SLPP don't do. So we need people then. We also get the academic acumen for deliver for government, but also sabi the basics SLPP politics on how for engage, how for coordinate, how for strategize, how for mobilize, for make sure so we continue for win. Because we winning the next election, again for dependent on the vote will pull up local. And you see now with the palm pull local heavily with development. Any moment from now, 10 megawatt solar na pull local they can't on. Remember the solar light will just put on Newton, not so Newton. Part of them they supply Lungi, and we don't also plant 10 megawatt solar. Now Lungi way the final touches they are now for make them finisher. We don't put the international conference center. It is estimated that the for Billa conference center they use about 700 workers. Now that grounding, and 95% of that 700 workers now people are indigenous we born na local, indigenous we born na local masama. So that alone grow the economy. We host that conference. Me I sleep na Lungi. You know so I sleep. Na person rent me room. Na be utli. We pass all the guest house and hotel na Lungi. Room no be there. Na person give you also pay for her. They give you a room then na they will sleep. You understand? I wake na morning some one man the commoner they say they say for the first time, long time, as he say, no guest house not available in Lungi, which means the local economy of Lungi grow inside that 2-3 days. Another opportunity where this conference bring also, now for give a global exposure to Salon with tourism sector, because there were over 500 media. I see you be there in Lungi, you see international media the all the day. You understand? Them see, then they take pictures, videos of the airport, the environment, the water. So all of the one day globally don't sell Salon. Where somebody go look now and say, okay, my next vacation go be Salon. La go explore, la go see this kind of airport within a Salon. La go see the ride of boat, because we can't at the airport they take a boat. So tourists like that ride this. La join the boat because they say you ride boat from Lungi for able to catch the capital city. La experience that kind of water ride there. Then like so it expose Salon a lot. You understand? So it is estimated that by the next election we get for camp 40 to 45% of people of Podloko will be voting SLPP. Down the argument no depana. You see the development of the go na Falaba. Falaba now we get for now. You see the road. or the press for gonna falaba. So the appointment them where President Bio they make, these are deliberate appointments of people them will get the acumen, the ability, the charisma for deliver for the people, but not only for deliver for the people, but these are people who get the political acumen for able to play grassroots politics. Because the next winning of SLPP therefore mainly rests on the shoulder of grassroots mobilization, grassroots coordination, grassroots mobilization, team building, unity, strength for make sure say we politically forcefully make sure say we coordinate, we coalesce for win the next election. So the appointment and now and going forward, any appointment you see President Bio make, irrespective are the person therefore be qualified, which we always do as SLPP, but to also President Bio is also mindful that politics is coming slowly, year after year. We're getting close to politics. We need for position the government, we need for position the SLPP government of people who get the political acumen for able to mobilize people, coordinate people, not to minister we go day up and glass day up where the pass for even greet in your neighbor there, you know the door. But minister we go quick na money, calm down in community. Sit down in community, people they cook rest, they all eat Saturday, organize cleaning, they all day.
The appointment they always will see now strategies them for win the election. Is that what you're saying?
Everything about life is strategy. The life we use for move from 98 for Kaya was a strategy of how your life will change from one section to another. So everything about life on a daily basis is strategy. Running a government is strategy, especially got countries like Salon. We don't get all the resources for move faster. So you therefore use political strategy and decision
for
strategy.
win election.
No, for win.
All the focus should be deliver for the people and let them decide if you are going to win the election.
We number one focus as a party in power. Since 10 immemorial SLPP, they call them Sierra Leone People's Party. We motto one country, one people, one country, which means the party in themselves say the focus of the formation, the forefathers we form the party, the focus have always been the people of Sierra Leone. Now I make we motto not say any other thing, no. We motto say one country, one people. So any appointment we President Bio do, mind you, President Bio a mantra na human capital development. No other government no ever count a mantra of that magnitude. Human capital development, which means the people na the center. And President Bio don't target critical sectors na society if we forgo generations to come for grow. For example, it targets education. No country not grow without education. Today, President Bio not only promote education, but you don't build the middleman power. Today, when they see the technology companies and where they come, you see how AI don't fit. Then they see an AI pop up on the phone say, oh, just send your name or the things that we don't pass through to relationship. We can make a special song for you and your lover or for your mama or for you yourself. So you find out so with the advent of AI, technology don't improve. When it comes to connectivity, 3G, 4G, 5G, under the SLPP leadership, almost 95% of Sierra Leoneans get access to 3G. For more, meet 62% now they get access. So now almost every community in Salon get access to mobile connectivity. That's what we do. So you see, the middleman power, we don't grow up. Today you see now, like I know saying a person can't design inside your phone now. You see people now where they design, people where they go do courses on hair making, makeup. Now they see when I makeup then this morning they shine. People and they do their course then they make small money within the middleman economy. You also see higher education. Salon they do very well when it comes to higher education. We get graduates now from MIT, we get graduates there from Harvard, and also when the ACC commissioner where you can say he's dangerously educated. So Salon not the only they produce at the lower cadre, we also they produce the middleman power, we they produce excellence also at the top. So promoting education, changing the face of this country will come. Now less than 200,000 Pekin and Bedina school. Today, 7 years down the line, we get over 2.9 million kids access to education. Was almost zero. But can we open access? So the things that we don't happen, the appointment that we President Bio they make, that they can continue for doing good work with them, but also prepare because we also get for face the reality. The reality of any political party, na power, no matter what thing we don't do. You understand? You always, every time, you get for take the message and to the people. Try for mobilize, try for canvas, sell the message of the things that we don't do. Because Salo is politically charged. For example, if you go Makeni, in some parts of Makeni today, no matter the beginning they access the free quality education, that they go school every day, that they can host, that they sit NPSC, that they pass, so they beginning for all kind of power. So they beginning they now they did a college, they benefited, they gladly say me picking they can't turn doctor, they can't turn engineer. But you ask them every day, they go say, Salo education is zero. Why they believe say now when the own political party come now it go be fixed. Even though we don't fix them, then the benefits from them. Picking then they will don't go to them. They in university now they do extremely well. Picking and they will don't get scholarship. They don't go out on higher education. Then they benefit too. But because Salon is politically charged, as long as that political affiliation where you get, not to that political party they did that power. Even though you the benefits from what they happen today, you the benefits from them, you still cannot appreciate her. Now it make we and APC don't decide say look come together. I know say the past few months you wanna see the bromance between SLPP and APC. See how we don't come together for say, hey, Salon big pass we all the practice and play politics. But at a time like this, make we come together for send a message to the people of Salon say party A can win, party B can win, but the country now they we all day. Make we continue for promote that country for can go
follow the conversation post the summit. You don't follow the questions we don't come out from the public, especially we camper the $124 million when the public information than the government use for put up that infrastructure. How that infrastructure will be benefit to Sierra Leone people then?
I don't begin to you just now. Say the conference is the
$124 million.
Of course, mind you see Salon governments, the SLPP-led governments, very meticulous, and we can be very careful how we go into agreements on behalf of the people of Salon. You know, say when I don't get a lot of discussions, when I don't bring a lot of professionals, then we don't talk regarding the relationship between this ECOWAS conference regarding money and that of the OAU conference. The OAU conference, when I don't say the government of Salon by then Shaka Stephen empty the coffers of the country for make sure say he hosts a OAU, whereas the government of Salon under the SLPP, we go into PPP arrangements for make sure say private sector can build that conference day. You understand? So that going forward, in fact, there's also another conference where they come up between the 16th to the 19th November. We get for be hosted now that same place where the international guests they can. So the conference is now fully up for business. But let's just talk about the benefits. And the benefits are categorized up into three aspects. Mind you, first of all, the infrastructure. So any infrastructure with a place in the country, for example, the airport. Now people that lend with money, then bill them. You understand, on a PPP arrangement that they work for pull their money. But when they go down pull their money, the infrastructure they left. So that itself now benefit to the country. Because I don't go to the country, they up to now, we reach at the airport, they can't bus, they can't take on for care when I go. Even we in the camp, the bus, they can't park near the plane. You understand, a load on inside the plane, a care when I go, country then in Africa, we still the practice now. Today when you come, na Salon airport from the plane direct to the waka no more. You understand, kind of the immigration section for let them deal with you. You feel proud. That infrastructure they na Salon they get, and that infrastructure puts Salon on the map. Because mind you, where tourists then they look for destination, then get certain factors then where they look at. Number one, the security, the peace and security of that state. Number two, the infrastructure. Then they look at the airport. How the airport they? If I go to the airport, how they go handle my baggage? Because people and tourists they're very meticulous, but then things they investors we want car for invest, and they look say, no. If I go na Salon, who's how they sleep? Do they have quality places for make us sleep? That 1 week, 2 weeks where I go there for look for investment opportunities. The answer is yes. You go Lungate today, they're quality hotels, Hilti. You understand? Also, they can be 4-star hotel. So the benefits of that conference center na Lunge, they facilitate the openness of Salon on a global competitive platform. Now, you know, say when you go online every year, you get over thousands of international conferences. For example, EU go say, okay, we international conference on climate change. Or UN go say, we international conference on human rights. We can't go to the Julius Maada Bio Conference Center. Then they come, they do assessment, look at all the things that they look for. And that conference center, they meet all the international standards of an international conference center. You understand? They get the big hall, they get executive meeting rooms, they get waiting area, they get all the transport facility is top notch, electricity day on a 24-hour basis, the air conditioning is good, the environment is clean, they take precaution on all the environmental benchmarks and where they for take for make sure say that place they become an international conference center. And so, for example, if an international organization like EU, the UN, say Nayanda will come, then they pay huge money for the hall for car user, and not only paying for the hall directly where they go to the people that we build the place, we loan the money for build the place, but the local economy also they benefit. The local economy go benefit. Mind you, people they go conference and now you get for see big markets. People they from big markets get for begin move some of their product to Lungi, make a small mini so that when international people they go come, they go buy costume, salon costume, then after attire them, they buy them. Quality restaurants and go the people they go say, me hotel food, I don't tire hotel. Let's have something local. You understand? They say, I don't eat all hotel. So let's explore. Then go come on do what kind of the city of Lungi, because Lungi is gradually becoming an international destination and a city. Now I make the government of President Julius Maada Bio don't fight for place 10 megawatts. We get for increase the electricity capacity for Lungi. So you see, one of the things we want also for take into cognizance is about SLPP-led government taking development, Usai and not even perceive for get stronghold. This is what national development should be about. I don't see civil society, they don't care, expert, they don't care. They know they talk modernly. Imagine a political party with pride in itself in a stronghold of other area them, but they care massive infrastructural development on behalf of the people of Salone, not even blink for think about politics. You see, Salone, it go get to a point where Salone get for decide say, make we build a statute of President Bio, because this is a man we not only like this country. You understand? And mind you, where President Bio being graduates from the army in the 80s, Lungi na one of the places where he work. So Podloko, then a special place that President Bio and the heart of SLPP. Now he make me lie to lie or lie. Like I can tell you now, the next election, the campaign will they can go to the people of Podloko. Believe me, APC says when they see we campaign push on Podloko, they get for Poland per Podloko, because we determine that Podloko, the love, likeness what we get for Podloko, the romance we don't form with Podloko politically. Anytime where there is another election in this country, we go beg with border, they say do ya APC wanna pull on per Podloko, because the election get for be lost and won na Podloko. Now the head center, the epicenter of the next election campaign Podloko get for base.
The kind campaign where they envision say when I get for Kergona Podloko. Do you need it if you really don't deliver? Do you need for go showcase anything they gonna honor the people go call you say, come, you've worked for us?
Donald Trump, na household name na America. Every American person sabi Donald Trump. They vote against her in 2020. He lost the election, even though he not agree. But when 2024 election came, Donald Trump was all over America campaigning. So even though you could class America say now one of the best democracies in the world, you see presidential candidate, then it's almost say based on waiting Joe Biden do. So let Kamala Harris no campaign again. Let's because waiting Joe Biden don't do is enough for make the elector. Even though Joe Biden did so much, you still see the vote against a party. So you have to take the campaign to the people. You have to take the right message to the people. Not only what you don't do, there are people where you go explain. People and what you don't do, they don't even know. You get for take a political message to the people, for explain to them so that they go understand and begin for say, oh, now you go see where they carry some campaign message to the people. Where you don't talk to them, they go begin, oh, this one I be doing, man. No, I'm glad. This one benefits me. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I deal with now. So you have to take the message. You know, you don't know more. You fall and fall foot. No. You have to campaign, and the campaign get for be aggressive. You see, developing democracies like we Donald Trump the campaign. In fact, Donald Trump they use groceries because under Joe Biden, because of inflation, grocery price go up. If they take egg, if they take Maggi, if they can't go on the campaign rally, they show them how much the price, they compare, they talk to people for me they're able for vote for them. So we have to campaign, and we get for campaign aggressively. So Podloko they see they don't move the airport kind of mama when I be the pride. Podloko, the airport is the pride of Podloko. That is the identity. When you call Podloko, you say the airport. This is one of their monuments. You understand? Especially the Lungi axis. Because somebody go argue, say, my mama na part of Podloko. No, but my mama proximity is more closer to Freetown than Podloko itself. So for we, maintaining the airport at Podloko is a pride. Now we don't count more pride on Podloko. If it would be better like you did at Podloko a few days ago. You see the joy,
you feel
the excitement.
All of waiting you done the talk for this morning. The 2028 elections campaign get for easy for SLPP.
You see, the SLPP no wants anything easy, and the SLPP have never gotten power in a platter of gold, in a gold plate. We don't ever get power that way. SLPP is a liberation political party. It's a political party formed to struggle. They formed SLPP in the 50s for struggle. You remember when they formed SLPP, now SLPP, all even APC now be inside SLPP then they. APC is a breakaway from SLPP. So mind you, when they formed SLPP, now be for struggle for liberate this country. Now make we call them Sierra Leone People's Party. One country, one people. We form out for go after the colonial masters, negotiate and liberate. So for we, no election for SLPP, don't ever easy. And we don't want them easy. SLPP know they get their way easily.
You know why the job they tough for honor?
No, winning elections that's always tough. And that is what democracy. No, why I mean political elections that's alone because the country is divided, it's always tough. It's tough. So make no mistake about it. And they tell you this, maybe political campaigns, elections that this country, every time it's tough. No one political party between APC and SLPP, they feel.
And I make they ask if you know why the election
no, because, can be tough. Yes, I know. One of the reasons the country is heavily politically divided. And other reason is that most time people don't vote on development line, they vote on political lines. Elect SLPP, for example, Tom McKinney and Tom Colili, Gold and Diamond, I tell you for sure, will not go ever get past 10-15% of them voting a day. Elect Uton and Gold and Diamond. It take time for no conscientize the people for no say, no matter who side on a political allegiance, if one political party don't do so well, una can give them the vote. So for now, we're far ahead.
Clear now that una no say 2028 is not going to be an easy ride for una.
Compare all the other elections have never been an easy ride for us.
We know they talk about the previous.
No, but I want to set the premise from that side. SLPP don't ever get an easy ride. I want to let you know that all the elections who don't win, we fight for a tooth and nail. Even when President Bio they go for a second time, you see almost all the chiefdoms in this country enter there. This is the SLPP. We want to make sure say when you go on that box for make a decision for vote for the SLPP, you have fully agreed with all the campaign messages and waiting the ideology where SLPP stand for. You don't agree with them. Now you give you that moral responsibility for take a decision for go cast your vote either using your pen or your thumbprint. That is why even Kamalo, imagine the last election, the former flag bearer of APC Samoa, Kamalo Ibon, President Bio went to Kamalo. He campaigned in Kamalo. That is how aggressive SLPP campaign can look like, because we know say in the history of SLPP, it's a struggle party. The destiny of Salon rests on the shoulders of SLPP for every major decision in this country. So we know say we don't ever get anything easy. We have to fight for it democratically. We have to work for it. We have to coordinate for it. Even within party, you see now this flag bearer they come on, that flag bearer they come on, this they come on. You can see already see the tension within the party itself on making sure we deliver the next leader, even though we trust the leader we will get in President Bio. When the time is right, we all go sit up, go coordinate, and we get a leader who suits for make sure to win the next election. Because SLPP in downfall, I can talk and as the mouthpiece of the party, I will say this boldly and proudly. All elections who don't win at this country is as a result of the internal problems of SLPP, not to any other thing. All elections who don't lost us alone, with the exception of 2012. That election, we all know I come out with a council plenty. Side the winner, we are stronghold there. But every other election at this country where SLPP don't lost, it's as a result of SLPP in SSF, not to any other possible. And when SLPP is together, I can tell people, when SLPP is together, when SLPP is energized, when SLPP is mobilized, when SLPP, we all stakeholders, you understand, flag bearers, we all come together, both local and international. No political party, no in a salon, where they beat sweeper any free, fair, and credible election at this country. And not they ever happen.
Mambo una critique them believe say the SLPP no get message for the salon people and come 2028 because there are no tangible evidence to the development they wanna promise the people then.
So then they basically now you don't say we critic. Critic will always be a critic. And I make the democracy important. Now make example to America. When President Trump made the campaign, he said he can lower prices and put the inflation down. That was the promise he made to the people. Not knowing that the work way Joe Biden and Biden-Harris administration we don't do. America people if we don't continue with that work if we don't make sure because inflation be almost below 3% before Joe Biden and before Joe Biden left power. But because Donald Trump mislead the people then, for let the people that believe say, oh, Joe Biden don't come open border, grocery are high, the inflation they up, the people believe him because a lot of the campaigns around the world in democracies is hinged around the economic livelihood of the people. But then waiting America the experience now, they don't make the worst mistake. So now a lot of Americans they say they can't wait for the midterm for camp because a lot of them they say now, oh, this man mislead we. If we don't better, let continue the party we be in power because. Mind you, Joe Biden take power from Trump, inflation be 9%. It go to 9% as a result of the way Trump handled the coronavirus. Inflation go up. Biden bring account don't take up to under 3%, almost 3%. Now they left inflation with Trump taker. Right now, inflation don't pass 3%. Groceries prices don't double. Fuel prices don't go up. Where Joe Biden
salon context.
No, wait make I say so. No, why
context where you are for bring here, that is America.
No, Arikam.
When they discuss your internal politics, una critique them beliefs, una not get message for the people of Sierra Leone.
So now make I tell you say, what you make a draw that nexus thing, for make you know say. Sometimes after 10-15 years, the people that are the country, they say, oh, no go the opposition get better messages, my life not better yet, no go the opposition. But many a times, if the opposition take power, a lot of people can get an now later say, if for better law continue with the status quo because they are making effort for make sure
how people
you understand. So for we
una in opposition come
people
because during not attend them, the citizens them they say so long no go sit there angry boku.
Yeah, so for we
they wanted change.
Yeah,
people be want change.
Okay, so
and una give them the new direction slogan.
Yeah,
them
so
buy into the new direction slogan with the hope say things will change.
Of course,
but now here we are.
No, things change.
Why are the citizens grumbling?
No,
if things change, why citizens they grumble say 8 years of President Bio being in governance, nothing and no see tangible way change.
Okay, so what the statement where they make so a political because as a journalist, you know able to gauge the kind of citizens with the grumble. I don't tell you say
no. I can't open the phone line.
No, you can open it. I don't tell you
if
say.
If we open the phone line now, people will call in, so, people will phone in and tell you exactly things the way you might not want for Yeri.
No, and they also go tell you things the way you want for Yeri. I'll show you of that. It depends on the audience who you talk to. You get me now, so if you go, for example, say, okay, let's open the phone line for let the people of McKinney call. You go, you tell them.
We don't need to tell people.
No, so I tell you, say the audience.
I'm just saying, you make mention, say.
So now I make gotta say, land on my point, Khadija. We all know, you self not journalist. Salon is politically charged. People and they, for example, within an APC, that they benefit of the resources, the services we SLPP they provide on a daily basis. But as far as they're concerned, what's not to APC in a power, SLPP not do nothing. We get few independent people na salon. We can judge what in government don't do independently. But majority of Sierra Leoneans don't get a political side. And no matter what you do in that pool, even if now they can go put 10 megawatt na pool local. Like the candy. We put the 10 megawatt na local na Lunge. Go the way lights go the can on and Lunge. Still talk to people. They don't count light, but we're still angry. This is a human being. You understand for you. Now you make in government, in development, it's gradual process. You know they able get there. I know they tell you say everything rosy for the people of Sierra Leone today. No. But a lot of Sierra Leoneans, they will not say the things that we will promise. Especially with campaign matter, for example, in 2018, where we say free quality education was a matter. You remember who they debate? They say President Biusa they pull the money for implement for make sure say
no. Quality education they get their question.
Oh, fine by certain people, but in as much as you get question.
There are parents who prefer say okay, when I pull the free quality education, so let we go back low they pay because now that when I say free quality education, the money what they spend, so who pass the 10 will be the pay school fees.
So we in SLPP will talk data. We talk real-time data. We'll come, we'll say this been day, and we'll say a day now. I don't say you just not say, a lot of parents then before can power, nobody they send their picking and go school. They say the barrier, now because of school fees. They not get money for pay school fee. So now make them not able to send their picking and go school. That was the barrier. We see them as a gap. You understand? We campaign on them. And when we come, we pull the school fee. Not so, and when we pull the school fee, you see the influx of picking them. We begin for going to school. So that is one aspect which we did. And 8 years down the line, I tell you say, Pekin and they will begin benefit from the free quality education. Today they're in a university. Then they go school. A lot of people they will not be get basic education. So they get access to at least basic education. We don't improve. Picking and they before this time they pay. Where you result come on. You they pay, you they go buy scratch cards on say 80,000, 120,000 for make sure say you use that scratch card for pull your result. Today we don't bring technology. You know they don't have anymore. Where you result come on now, you use the result checker and check your result. We don't want to save the parent their money. If the status quo be remain the same, parent them for still they pay school fee. You for still the buy scratch card for check you pick it result. So there have been progress in several sectors now this country. And as I tell you, we don't have for talk about the ECOWAS. When the time come for me, we discuss the things and what we don't do and how them things and they don't impact the people except for who don't do that thing. You see, the next election SLPP campaign therefore be based on real time evidence. If you don't impact your life, you bring you can't talk. Say because of this intervention, my life have changed from this point to this point. Again, for be a real-time campaign, not a campaign we get for based on propaganda. No, because we believe, say, as a party, we don't do extremely well.
All right.
We still get challenges in this country. Even before they come, before even they declare Salon fastest growing economy, there were challenges.
So as a party, back to the summit we just done, whose role, if any, we on our gets for ensure say the communique we then can sign to and the thing them where they agree on be done. So what we get for them.
So for we believe say few of the roles we get as a party. Now for make sure to continue for educate the public on the importance of the conference in itself, and also the importance of the communique we then sign for continue for promote regional integration. And one of the take home from that now that ECOWAS they work for now get a single currency in West Africa, just like how the EU they get a currency where they use now the EU block. You understand? We now the EU. ECOWAS they work very hard for make sure say we get a single currency. ECOWAS they also they continue for work on the regional integration for open up more trade, get more bilateral relationship with other parts of them now Africa, so that we're able for promote and continue for improve on the free trade movement between countries, so that we're able for improve. ECOWAS they also they work on bold ideas on making sure we get energy sufficiency in West Africa. Now, and the people like Kanda Yonkela, people like the president of Ivory Coast, they're all working towards it for make sure say West Africa is energy sufficient, because West Africa gets a lot of resources. ECOWAS also they work now, as we don't get the new chair winner, President Faye, for make sure say we bring the Sahel region back. You understand? Bring the Mali, Niger, where they be done, and Burkina Faso, bring it back into the bloc. President you begin that kind of work there. ECOWAS also the work for make sure we discourage unconstitutional change of power. One for promote and continue for promote democracy with ECOWAS, one for continue for promote democracy within the bloc. So as a party, we take pride because they asked about the benefits. At the AYV yesterday, they asked about benefit of this conference. Khadija, maybe you see Salon are one of the countries we don't benefit from ECOWAS more than many other countries. You understand, eh? And we as Sierra Leoneans, we know that. During the war, ECOWAS may pass a resolution. We establish the ECOMOG force for Salon. With that resolution, the United Nations may get for adopt them. They may get for agree for them. We United Nations and ECOWAS may provide part of the resources. And down they see thousands of foreign soldiers come to this country here for fight on our behalf under the auspices of ECOWAS. And some of them soldiers they lost their life in this country. Some of them up to today, their family them from Nigeria, Guinea, Ghana, they're not able to trace their body, they're not able to trace them, grave them back. They just continue for pray for them. And some of them over years, their family continue for live without pain. And the spirits, their body, they beg them in this country. So for bring ECOWAS conference now, for me, is spiritual to me. Because ECOWAS come here for make we appreciate them people and they will be come here and suffer and die in this land on we behalf. And for sure then say, we not only appreciate the work we then do, the fight we then fight for we and die for we now, but we also want for make sure say we keep the memory. Now I make one aspect where people not talk about it on this conference. Now the peace sign memorial with all the heads of state them go sign na Lungi. I don't know if you not take notice of that. I don't know. It's like I see. I don't know 1 pound or 2 dollars. Under here, the president go sign the peace plaque in that area there for peeping Sierra Leone commitment to the ideals of ECOWAS, the ideals of ECOMOG. And we not only don't do that, we also make sure we agree with ECOWAS for build the depot, the ECOWAS depot now. You understand? We get for host the ECOWAS standby force. So any sorry problem they we ECOWAS one send soldier man, they not go call government again for put them together. There will also be a standby force. We go base here na Sierra Leone for make sure say, because this is the little we can do as a country for make sure say we tell ECOWAS 10 key. Somebody be the top of the Gen Zs. Gen Zs they don't even know the significance of ECOWAS. It's because that Gen Z sometimes you know they read the history. So they only care about that TikTok or WhatsApp or Facebook or waiting Hawana to connect post today. Now you care about or waiting Kasada Kichi post. Now you care about. But if you really care about the history outside Salon come out from the dark days of Salon, you go read them and you go know the whole way ECOWAS play. Especially with big border Nigeria, the thousands of men and women who they send Nayaso, we can die, not on the country this, but because of things where they don't sign up to, they came here, they died for this country. So Salon appreciates the fact that this conference come here for make we appreciate the spirits of those men and women who died on this land, but also position Salon for a greater economic intervention, a greater economic opportunities, a greater investment climate. Because if an investor sit on side, Khadija, he sees say 9 heads of states, 2 vice presidents from West Africa pour into your country for 3 days, then they are that investor will say, no, that country, the insecurity posture is okay. Because any country where get security challenges, 9 heads of states, they know the risk can say for Kaya, then they do. So, it don't put Salon in a line. And let's talk about something that we're very interesting also. When I find out, say, over time, opposition propagandists there, don't they portray Salon as a destination for drugs? The international community don't pull on past Salon. Nobody don't want to see Salon. Salon a drugs destination. Everything but Salon. Na drugs, na cartel, na they pass. When I find out, say, for the past 2 to 3 months, that issue they don't die down. Because we don't challenge them and go above all. Or yes, drug situation a problem all over the world. Look, the greatest economy. You know how most people they die na the streets of Philadelphia. You understand the state of Pennsylvania on drugs. The streets of California every day on drugs. In fact, America, Donald Trump.
I will not experience people dying from drugs.
Of course, so they make us say it's a problem. I know they downplay them at all. It's a problem we all face globally. Drugs is a global problem, just like terrorism. It's a global problem. We will not need for put politics for now. We need for address them cohesively. We need for address them collaboratively with all other players internationally. You see, America now they go after Venezuela drug boats. Then they bomb them, send jets there. Now what's up for go bomb drugs boats there where they penetrate for go inside the country. So it's a problem. But does those problems define we? No. This conference will just own, don't show to the people of Salon say, most of them where people keep overhype the drugs issue, they just say hype them for score political points. In actual sense, they not define we. You understand? Because you saw heads of states that came here, international journalist and Paul Naya, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations was here. She was here. A day we spent 4 days together. So the image where a lot of people, bad people, bad Sierra Leoneans, just because not to the political power party in power, not to people away political their own political interest in power, the way they portray Sierra Leone, Netherlands don't go na EU court, they don't ban with EU, don't just release money for Salon. With bilateral relationship between Salon and EU stronger than ever before. So all of them propaganda, they lie. Same Kiricho Salon people they see don't pay. So man go they ask, all these drugs are la media, where open media, they don't catch this. Where is it today? Are we still not accepted, acclaimed internationally? We are. So sometimes not just propaganda, just for create fear and use them as a political weapon or use them as a political tool for campaign and bring the government in name down. When we all they suffer. Because if Salon look bad internationally, now we all. When we know say President Bio don't rebrand the image. President Bio don't attend conference, international conference them. Both as a Sierra Leonean president and as ECOWAS chairman. We know president in Salon, they not invite them and they platform them ever. Because of the international acceptance, because of the international acclamation. President Bio the head committees internationally. Salon the head committees on energy, education, different sectors, globally, women's empowerment. We should say Salon at the global before the advent of SLPP, President Bio, Salon be there. Some conference center, they will not be there at the table.
Mambu.
When President Bio ascend to the throne, we now see say Salon they sit on a table. When they talk about clean energy globally, Salon they sit on at the table. When they talk about waste management globally, Salon they sit on now at the table. When they talk about United Nations reforms, Salon they sit on at the table. When they talk about global women's empowerment, gender empowerment, women's participation politically, Salon now they sit on at the table. When we talk about early childhood education globally, Salon they sit on at the table. Education for all initiative, a United Nations led. Salon they sit down today at the table, unlike before, we not be spectators.
Mambu,
today, we not decision makers at the table.
Mambu, with all the international recognition here, where you don't outline for President Bio, why will he be intend for go for second term for the ECOWAS chairmanship in company no for endorser?
But that question they only put out to the Minister of Information or the Minister of Foreign Affairs, because the Minister of Foreign Affairs, ECOWAS, mainly fall under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
But you seem for the talk as the government spokesman.
No, I'm not. I'm the spokesman for the party within a power. So some of that question they go direct out to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and the ministry can give you a better insight than I can do.
No, you just don't step into his shoes.
No, I'm not stepping into his shoes.
With all the international.
No, I tell you from political perspective.
Where you don't
of course, I know I'm the spokesman for the party.
That is why I ask.
No, but
if you get all the accolades there where you don't say you get, why incompetence of state them not be able for fulfill intention we been get for one for second time?
So do you know that President Bio had those intentions?
Yes, his foreign minister said
Thank you. So get back to the foreign minister. The foreign minister go in a more better position for answer that question than me. What me they talk about now the political benefits. General political benefits as a party will gain as a result of the conference. And the only thing I go add, Padande, President Bio, since he be a small one from both school, no position, no the way to ever turn up for we no get. That one day I want to know that. Go back and trace in history. President Bio truly for where is small to today, not in the politically. We President Bio turn up for whether na class rep, whether na prefect, anything whatsoever. Say you can inside the army, not in the way President Bio don't ever wish forget what you not get politically. But on the international dynamics and diplomatic dynamics, I think say una for bring the foreign minister na make it answer until NBC the president gets intention for go for second time. Then una bring and come back na what do you mean know if President Bio gets an intention politically, I know him. If President Bio gets a political intention for go for any position, he get am. You don't ever go for anything in life politically where he fail partner. You always don't get am. You understand? Because he know exactly what thing for do. So if the foreign minister can't say that then I think say now una responsibility as a media for bring the foreign minister and una ask them back. Say why you say President Bio they go for second term, but they not vote them back. But what I know and I can tell you is President Bio's exemplary leadership see a different side of West Africa for the first time in a long while. Because mind you, when President Bio take over the leadership of ECOWAS, when I mind you that time a lot of coups that happen. You understand? Not so. You see, say the Sahel be the left. Even Guinea been get problem. President Bio take over the leadership because he had military leadership experience. So and he also have a democratically elected presidential experience. So he blend both and able for rally in colleagues and say, hey, no, military take over another help any country in this world. So you find out say President Bio facilitated together with his colleagues, they're able for bring Guinea back to a democratic rule. Elections was organized in Guinea and Mamadou Doumbouya win the election. Now Guinea get constitutional order. You find out say the coup where want take place in Benin, President Bio intervention. You see say they reverse all thing back. Today they get a political arrangement. President Bio engaged the Sahel excessively. I know say wanna say together with the president of Burkina Faso, the head of state of Burkina Faso, he went there. President Bio did what he had to do, including for the first time hosting the midterm ECOWAS conference.
With all of that,
but then they don't talk politics.
Back home, before you talk politics, with all of that, we don't say back home we not succeed for secure Yenga.
But you hear the information when they tell you say Yenga don't open. You hear government put press release. You understand what they tell you say? You know say Yenga been closed. There were some issues we make Yenga close. And government and Guinea, the Sierra Leone government and the Guinean government don't open Yenga again. Because mind you, Sierra Leone is a fragile country. We will fight for maintaining with peace. Khadija, maybe we're sitting in this studio, we talk to the people because peace day. If we be there on now this country, yes, we Something that you phone number you go there or something you didn't play, you don't go to another country. So managing conflict between a country and another country is a very complex scenario. You understand? And it's Sierra Leone people really appreciate the way, because sometimes the tension can go so high, but the way the President Bio and the government of Sierra Leone can handle them for make sure so we get a peaceful outcome. Nobody now Sierra Leone no want conflict with Guinea. We don't want conflict with Liberia because we are the same people. So we have to position Sierra Leone in a way where we're able to de-escalate. Because even though the tension can high, a lot of people kill overzealous. Guinea don't come. Well, we're not going to take military posture. No. Diplomacy always need for win in any country. Look today, people they die in Iran. Between America and Iran, a few days ago, 3 American soldiers, they don't kill them back. War no, they help no country. Even America, we get the greatest military in the world. War no, don't help them. Still, they pass struggle with Iran. Wait, they say ceasefire. Wait, they begin bomb back. Because war no, don't help anybody. Right. Look, countries will be done they go. Like Qatar. You understand? UAE. Now Iran they bomb them. They don't lost a lot of tourists them. Where be they go there? Because people afraid. How you go Qatar now, how you go Dubai, right, bomb they fly over your head whole day. You know they go there. So they don't lost. The economy don't lost a lot. Now they country then they Iran they bomb oil refining them. So there's a lot of challenges with war day. So now you make diplomacy in any problem. You always need to take a posture of diplomacy. And I don't tell you when I say SLPP, the destiny of Sierra Leone, always don't rest on SLPP for take major decisions. So the issue of Yenga, in as much as a complex, but the government of Sierra Leone, with political party estimation, don't handle them with precision. Don't use all the diplomatic arsenal where they get for handle them diplomatically to a point now. Yenga have been open. Discussions on for you claim Yenga forever, still they go on diplomatically. Now Guinea don't get a function in parliament. Then don't get a president who democratically elected. So the conversation they change a little bit because now we get legitimate government in Guinea where for negotiate with. So those discussions don't they go on. Those discussions don't continue. And President Bio continue for Tidap and the gap. Because mind you, it was President Bio who pulled for the Sakon and Bush. Where all man be the fair for the Sakon get further. Again, yes, President Bio removed him from the bush, brought him to the table. In a defining moment of our history, in 1996, President Bio led a battalion of civil society to money. Where the post, I can't land on this point, I beg, close on this point. A battalion of civil society activists led President Julius Maada Bio in 1996 to money too, where President Bio posed a question that today in this hall, few days ago, me IB Cabo na AYV, na Deb IB Cabo say that is one of the areas where he as IB Cabo, former / president, now they get respect for President Bio. He said because before that conference, President Bio meet to cross section of them at the media and tell them say, I they go ask me to money for make at the camp and tell them say I they go ask me to money for make them give me more time to end the war. But then IB Cabo say they ask and say President, if you go into money reject, say no, they want the people they say they want election. What you do? They say to God that moment at the announced date for election. And when President Bio go, now that whole the people that say no, President Bio immediately came out, went to SLBS at that time, and announced election result. This is how President Bio respects the people of Sierra Leone, put peace over conflict. Now he make every problem. Challenges we don't lead to the point for bringing conflict between we and any other country. It can always approach them with precision. It can approach them with collapse. It can approach them in a diplomatic sense so that we all go continue for live together. Because there are thousands of Sierra Leoneans in Guinea. There are thousands of Guineans in Sierra Leone. We're brothers, we're sisters. So for we now the SLPP, now we know more the people that know say the destiny of this country rests on our shoulder, and we'll continue for accept them and take the responsibility of Sierra Leone as the big border in the room and continue for Krango. As you now see today, when we border then at the APC with the dine and wine. I tell you now then this year see any moment from now, me and the publicity sector of APC, me border to need to go get lunch. We will go discuss how can we de-escalate, how can we make sure we go to media with people and all the send media, make sure say then de-escalate so that we maintain the borderly, the friendly atmosphere between we and our party.
Many thanks to Canada studio this morning, Moses Mambo. We're going to host you as time they go, and especially people are looking forward to that launch the way you and CD go get for go in the near future, as you say. Now, this edition of the Breakfast Show go left for many thanks to the production team. Musa Saukuruma will lead the technical team for bringing this edition to you, and also many thanks to always call and send message during the show. Until we meet again tomorrow morning for another exciting episode of the Liberty Breakfast Show. I want to say many thanks to all my welcome. So get a lovely day and goodbye.
All right, many thanks to always join me this morning, and one for say continue for watch Liberty TV throughout the day has to get very interesting content them way we they publish for now. Mina Khadija Bangua they say have a good day.
The world they move fast, especially in the social media space. Every second, plenty things they happen, but waiting actually you they look for. Interesting story then at the social media where they shape your life. So, not waiting they happen at the problem, but how it affects you. Welcome to Trends. Also, we they bring you the real story them behind the social media noise. From technology, we don't take over the office them. So see them where they happen to we every day. We they dig deep, ask the hard question them but then story here. Join the conversation every Saturday, 10 to 11 o'clock na morning, na all Liberty Online TV platform them.
You are watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.